Ancient traditions have often used the image of light, specifically the spectrum of color found in the rainbow, as a metaphor for the subtle or spiritual light. But what is light? And what is subtle? In this video, we will look deeper into these questions through the lens of science. White light, when put through a glass prism, breaks down into the spectrum of colors, red through purple, that we are familiar with. This fraction of light is what our naked eye can see. This bandwidth of color we know as visible light. This spectrum of light is physical, and for our purposes, we will plot this visible spectrum on a graph that has our physical reality as its base. Beyond this visible spectrum of light lie the colors that our eyes cannot see: ultraviolet and infrared, as well as the vast spectrum of shorter and longer wavelengths of energy that flow through our physical world. All these wavelengths can be measured by the physical equipment we have created within our physical reality. The significance of this is that, like ultraviolet and infrared, there is much, much more that is undetectable and beyond the limitations of our five senses. The metaphor of light, seen and unseen, is thus an apt metaphor for the physical and non-physical aspects that are above our reality. This is a vast world of subtle, meaning non-physical, information. To describe these subtle energies, we most often speak using physical metaphors such as light, energy, frequency, and vibration. In my work, I use all of these terms interchangeably to speak to that which is subtle, non-physical information. Ancient traditions artistically portrayed this subtle energy through the metaphor of light because they recognized this energy to be the vital life force and the consciousness that is within every living thing. In China, they called this non-physical force Qi, spelled C-H-I, or alternatively spelled as Qi, Q-I. These brilliant traditions are still with us through the martial arts of Tai Chi and Qigong. It is also documented through Chinese art and medicine. Pertaining to our inquiry, note in this Chinese medical drawing the lines of energy starting at the top of the head, running parallel to the spine, and continuing down through the body. In India, this subtle energy is called Prana. It can best be experienced through the breathing technique called pranayama. This is a technique where one nostril is held and then switched between breaths. As we saw in a previous video, here is a painting of a meditating practitioner being overseen by the Buddha above him. In that video, we established the metaphors of rainbow light and fire at the crown to represent the subtle life force energy entering into the body through the top of the head. And we also have noted how this subtle energy then travels down along the spine. When we place this image on our graph, we see that the practitioner is positioned in the physical realm, and the metaphors of rainbow light and fire at the crown of the head are positioned in the subtle, non-physical realm. This metaphor of subtle energy, expressed as the myriad of colors contained in rainbow light, begins to express the complexity of frequencies available to the practitioner. We have not yet discussed this portion of our graph, which we will divide into two realms. The highest domain, which in Buddhism is called the emptiness of emptiness. It can also be understood as the source, or oneness, or the non-dual, before it separates into the complexities of all manifestation. The realm below it is understood to be the thought, the inspiration, the cause of manifestation. And it is from this word cause that it is called the causal realm. And here we see the four planes of existence: the physical, subtle, causal, and non-dual. In building a more scientific approach to these esoteric concepts, I'm going to replace our old Buddhist drawing with a drawing done by one of our most brilliant scientists and artists of the Renaissance, Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man. Da Vinci's Vitruvian Man is the launching point for our next exploration into the subtle structures of the light body. In our next video, we will begin to decode the structures along the spine and the radiating field of rainbow light. We will also dive deeper into the non-physical aspects of our energetic being and their relationship to the light and information of the subtle realm. Hi, my name is Amah Sia. I'm the creator of the Decoding Consciousness video series. If you liked the video you just saw, please subscribe. It would mean so much to me, and it helps to keep the content coming. Thank you.